I am Naomi Nwanyoma Hatshepsut Abiola, and you are watching Fam TV.
It's your boy Illa. You're watching Fam TV. Fam first. Pay attention, learn something.
Yo, what up, everybody? This is Muna, and you're watching Fam TV. Big up!
Lord of mercy. People in my ball for more Fam TV. Hear me now? This is Vas Bagel, the dub scientist. And we say you're watching Fam TV. Do it! Up full!
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
Yeah.
It only did when you guy became a threat. You become a threat because nobody gives authority, nobody gives share power without force.
Yeah.
So you rise. It is not un-Canadian. It's not a crime to ask for justice, for rights.
Yeah.
Charter give you rights.
Yeah.
Charter section 5, 7, 12 and 9, they all 9 and 12, they say that you are human being, you are equal.
Yeah.
If anybody do like this, court never solve any problem.
Okay.
You have to deal with them yourself.
Yeah.
Use your muscle.
Yes.
You are pumping iron and wasting money and wasting life. Use this muscle, become a threat to this system. It is corrupt colonial period.
Yeah.
And God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, my friend. The sister and asking her about the gun violence in the city, how it's affecting the community. Sister, can you share some thoughts with us and solutions?
So first of all, I feel that as a people, we've neglected to remember where we come from. So we show up in this new space and we cross water, and all of a sudden we forget the things that our foreparents taught us. So we no longer correcting our children. We no longer, taking the opportunity to guide our children, right? We have the white man raising our children. And because that is happening right now, our children, they don't know where to go. They don't know if to go up or down because nobody ain't guiding them. And the problem is we forgetting where we come from.
Everything changed for the black community and went from bad to worse, basically, and how the government's programmed and had a strong effect, and all the different branches and how they affect us differently. You know what I mean? So that's what me and the brother here was breaking down. He even brought an interesting point to me that had me thinking now. He said that the way our black leaders were set up, like the Black Panthers, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Malcolm X was your logical thinker, the brother said. Then he also said that the Black Panthers were our army, right? And Martin Luther King brought the more human side, the more let's try to forgive or find different avenue, compassion, and find different avenues. So that's what we're here talking about, you know what I mean? Now that you're on camera, do you want to say something?
Should have got here. Nah, but yeah, like I was saying, so like it just came, there was that when they were assassinated, drugs were pushing the community. It was terrible, even, through the 80s, buildings were being burnt down for insurance scams. Black people were dying and burning buildings and things like that. And then, like, as hip hop came out, I was like, that was a time when, it was like kind of like a second renaissance. You know how they had the Harlem Renaissance? It's kind of like the second renaissance. And like, they just shut that. To me, they just shut that down and just took that over, and they changed the message to gangsters and what was going on in the streets of New York in the 80s, where you have Alpo and like those certain gangsters that were like running things. And also like that just became the lifestyle. Boom. We just started killing each other, and that became it. Everybody wants to be on top. Everybody wants to be like, they want to be up there. So it's like, it's just greed, man. That's what it is. Greed, lack of compassion, lack of guidance.
Exactly.
It's like all these things. Yeah.
Thank you very much, brother. But it seems like there's no end to it, though. It seems like as the generations go, the more of us that get involved in music, I'm gonna stick on what you're mentioning with the music. The more of us that get involved in hip hop, it's like we feel like the only way to make money is to sing about, killing one another, is to sing about disrespecting our women, is to sing about, being on the streets, hustling all the time, when there's a lot more hardships that you could mention in a more positive light. Like, for instance, like Kendrick Lamar, he did a song called "The Blacker the Berry, the Sweeter the Juice" when the police shootings were at a high rate. You understand? He went hard on that, and he talked about, and he even mentioned the fact that how we're hypocrites, because he said, he starts off by saying, I'm the biggest hypocrite of 2015. When I finish my renditions, you'll see what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say? And he goes in and he breaks down stories of cops killing us and us killing ourselves, right? And he says, I could march in the streets, right, and yet still go kill a black man that's blacker than me. You get what I'm trying to say? Hypocrite, right? So basically, if a brother like that, who also comes from Compton, you know what I'm saying, where this gangster hip-hop, quote-unquote, started from, if he could get deep into himself and talk some real shit, brother like J. Cole could get deep into himself and talk some real stuff, then what's the problem with all these other rappers? I think they're lazy.
Yeah, they could be lazy. They could just not want to do it. You know, it could be many reasons. They could be it could be under duress that they have to do that. We don't know. All we know for a fact is that the message they're putting out isn't benefiting the black community in any sort of way where it's uplifting spiritually or psychologically. You know
Exactly.
It's all meant to break down, W down, back to like a kindergarten kind of type of thinking where it's like everything is a repeated pattern, everything is catchy, you know what I mean? Like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, like you know how they taught you how to like talk and stuff when you were a kid? Yeah. So it's just like, I don't know, it just looks like it's reversing, and I think the only way to combat it is just to have more like enlightened, independent artists push their stuff out. We have to support those artists.
Yes, exactly.
The people have to say like, yo, we don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? And actually support the artist, not just talk about it, like do it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Get out there. The youth are out there trying to do a thing. If they're positive, rock with it, you know?
Exactly.
Change the narrative yourself, like by doing that.
Alright, thank you very much.
Gun violence, yo. Be honest to God, like, it's nonsense, Bretch. Real talk, it's nonsense. You know? Like all the youth, them, like, I don't know what they're trying to prove or what they're trying to get out of it or what they think is gonna be the outcome, you know, with the whole gun thing and gang thing and talking about bang bang, like real talks, yo. You know, everybody will lose somebody. Every day somebody's dropping. You know, Victoria, you know, Canada did long weekend gone right now, and it was a horrible weekend, you know. And don't forget about all the days before. All for what? Yo, brother, it makes me sick to know. So yeah, this is what Toronto and for me, who's a father, and everybody else who has kids and out there, and you know, so you're growing up your kids in around these neighborhoods and what? No, there's not really things going around that's trying to help everybody and trying to make things easy for for everybody to live together and live right. Nah, man, things are hard. Things are hard for certain people, you know. But to know, so yo, your kids, you know, you mean well, you have a clean heart and everything, and you're raising up your kid in them type of neighborhood and. Yo, brother, it's disgusting, brother. Real talks, yo. Real talks is disgusting, yo. You know what I mean? People for think better, you know. I hear a man say on the social media talking about using meme. You ever hear about that thing? Using meme to express yourself or to deal with people instead of the violence. You know, put them on blast type of thing, you know. Expose them, you know. If you see something or if somebody hurts you a certain way, that's why I heard somebody say something about use a meme thing. I don't know if that would work still, but it made me think a little bit. So I don't know if you guys heard about that. I think it was on Mr. Vegas too. Yeah, Google up Mr. Vegas or check Mr. Vegas on Instagram. I think that was him who said that thing, yo.
Well,
to use.
The messed up thing to that is you could use a meme on somebody. You probably like how the city's small. People in the city use a meme on each other. Next thing you know, to see the guy sees you and wants to do you something just because you diss him. Because my whole point I'm trying to get at is that a lot of these guys, they just want to strike fear in the people for some reason. They want everyone to look at them as a Don or a Shatta.
Everybody wants to be on top.
On top,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
And only two things happen when you're trying to install fear. It's either someone's going to run from you or they're going to get at you. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So that's where. So when you have two opposite parties both having guns and they're both trying to instill the same fear in each other, what's going to happen? You know what I'm trying to say? There's going to be shootouts, there's going to be back and forth, right? So
yo, it's sickening.
It is sickening. So I don't know if the memes will work. I think somebody will get sensitive. I want to still take it to the street to prove their point, right? I feel if the governments because they like to come on the news. The mayor of the city likes to come on the news. The chief of police like to come on the news and act like they care about the gun violence. Well, here's a suggestion that I'm going to say to you, the governments, the leaders of the world, right? Why don't you shut down these gun factories? Stop allowing them to make guns. How much more guns does the world really need? You know what I'm saying? That's my question.
Only for guns out there, for real. Only for guns out there. Only for guns out there. Yo, I saw one time a man show a video of a gun that folds up like a Walkman, like a wallet in your back pocket. Eh? What's that for? Eh? What? Real talk, yo. Like, what's that machine type? What's that for? The thing transforms. Bang, bang. Like, no. That don't make no sense, yo. And the thing is, like, just like iPhone, when the iPhone technology come out, people are lining up and people are going crazy over that, you know? It's what you're teaching your kids them and what you're showing them. All them toys, them plastic toys, that's all the next thing. You guys know that already. You know what I mean? I don't make my son play with no guns, none of them things, yo. Yeah. Eh? Yeah. None of them things. You don't play with none of them things there. Because I don't want him to think about, like, that's what it's all about. You see me? Oh man, the city needs to wise up, yo. Yo, Fam TV is doing a good thing. You guys are watching Fam TV. You guys hear a lot of real shit, real stuff. You know, excuse my language, but my mind's hurting with all the nonsense that's going on right now. Rest in peace, everybody that fell apart. You know what I mean? That fell down, you know? Yo, man. Yo, it's rough, yo. Kobe J, Bigley, 50 right here. We're holding it down. Stay up, Toronto. Let's get smart, man. Let's get smart. It's time to change, man. Time to change.